Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. Hope everybody is having a great day. None other. I am coming to do a makeup tutorial and I'm doing another evil villain. And we're going to go a little lighter under the eye and on the bridge, on the sides of the nose. I'm putting this on first. Okay, and we're gonna go in and add my loose setting powder. I like to kind of, when I do loose setting powder, change it up a bit. So we're just changing it up a bit. We're gonna add a little bit of this setting powder on top where we added the pressed powder before we added this on. And like I said, we're going to be doing She-Ra, Princess of Power, Evil Villain, and stuff. So, and I want to just go on and just say the evil villain we're doing today is has always been one of my favorite characters, and we're gonna go in. I'm gonna end up using 3 palettes. So the first palette I'm using is the Juvia's Place Nude palette. I'm just gonna set down a brown, and we're gonna set down this color brown right here. And so today, I know some of my subscribers have asked me, oh, Elise, when you're going to do Mantenna? We're ready for you to do Mantenna. I'm finally doing Mantenna. So if any of y'all don't know, I actually was born in the 80s. Let me just say, the show might give y'all my age a little. And we're going, like I said, we're going to go in a new Juvia's palette in the nudes in this brown to just set down in the crease. I want to put this down into the crease first, and just to have a barrier, because let me just give you the colors. We're going to be doing blue, red, and black. So yeah, so we're going to go in with that. And like I said, the character I'm doing is Mantenna. Now Mantenna is sort of like on a passive, and when I say passive villains, by passive, he's intimidating when you see him, but he is kind of like on the one of Horde's one of his weaker villains that he has, but he makes up for it. Okay, the reason I decided to go on and do Mantenna is he was at one point in time when I was growing up. When I first saw Mantenna, I had a nickname for Mantenna, and you know, when you're a kid, you can't just call him by his name, and his name is Mantenna. I used to call him Beater Eye. Why? His eyes will literally come out of his sockets, and his sockets will come out of his eyes will come out of his socket, and he had this beam of energy that will zap you or paralyze you. And with that has always been true. He has been part of several 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 of them, and we're going to go, I think we're going to use the blue first or the red. Let me think. So we have the Eye Sleek Music Note palette, and let me see. Actually, yeah, we can use this whole palette. So we're going to be using this whole palette. So the first color we're going to put down first. And let me just blend that brown out a little bit. And we're going to lay down the red. Now, the reason I'm laying down the red first is the red represents the color of his skin. His skin is sort of like this. Okay, trying to make sure I get the perfect red. They both are red. I think we're gonna go in with the top red. It's sort of like a brownish red. And we're just going to just put that in, but then we're gonna blend that out. And we're going to blend that out real good once I get that on there. Okay. So as I said, Mantenna, he's mostly red, and he's sort of like Horde's like punching bag. Him and Grizzlord is sort of like his punching bag, but Mantenna gets the most punishment and stuff. He has Skeletor has, Hordak has this trap door, and this trap door leads down into this like water pit, like grotto and stuff. And one of my favorite episodes is when he first come across He-Man. When He-Man is first, when we are first introduced in the first early episodes, and I think it's the first 5 episodes, first 5 episodes, and he goes Muscle Man, and he calls Mantenna called him Muscle Man, and he gets captured, and he said, "It's easy for me to get out of this, and I can prove it to you." Okay. I don't think they made Mantenna, I can't remember. He was kind of popular with the kids back in the day. But let me ask y'all this. Did y'all have a nickname for Mantenna when you was growing up? I know I did. And he had, like I said, the show probably would tell you how low I am, because it probably tells that. So the next color we're using is this blue right here. It's going to be closer to the blue that wait. Hold up. We got to go back for a bit. We're going to go in, and I do want to lay down. Hold up. Yeah, we're going to lay that down first. We're going to lay this blue down all over the lid because it's pretty pigmented. That's the color. I hope y'all can see that, but that's the color. And we're going to go in right up in here, not taking it all the way back. And we're going to go here, do the same thing here. And we're going to add a little more. Okay, and so what we're going to do now, we're going to take this blush again, and we're just going to blend it. I already like that. So, yeah. And we're going to come back in. Wait. Let me go back in with this, like, nope, we are through with that particular palette. And we're going to switch up the brush to another flat brush, We're gonna go back in with another flat brush, and all we need is that black. We're gonna go in with the black. And we're taking this black right here out of this Uncanopy 40 color spotlight eyeshadow palette. I mean, this is my go-to palette that I usually use to do these looks. And stuff. And before we go in with that black, I see a blue I want to use right quick just to enhance that blue a bit. And it's this like dark, like navy blue color we're going to put on top of that blue color just to give it a little more in-depth color to it. And we're going to go back over our blue. Now that looks better. Okay, yeah. Okay. And we're going to go on and blend that. We're just going to blend that a little bit. Okay, that turned out. Now we're going to go in with that black on the side corner. And we're just going to bring that in right up in here. And we're just going to do it here, over here as well. And we're just going to bring that in a bit. And then we're going to take this brush and we're just going to start from here. It turned out great, but we're going to add a little bit more of that. Go back in with that light blue. And we're going to put that. Okay. We're going to use this brush again. And we're going to go back in with that light blue we was using. And we're going to just tap that on top. Okay. Ooh. And we're going to take this brush and we're just going to blend that out. I am liking the color. So let me just set the palette over to the side. And we're going to take the Revlon cappuccino to finish off and put my pressed powder on. Okay, I actually am liking this. So like I said, if you grew up to She-Ra or He-Man, that will probably give you an insight how old I am and stuff. So while we're doing that, let me go out and work on my eyelashes just for a minute. Just to stop them. Okay, so we're gonna go on and clean up the brows before I start on there. We're gonna start on those. And we're just gonna work on that for a bit. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take my brow gel. Now I usually will use my Tattoo Studio brow gel, but we're going to be mixing the brow gel with the pomade just to get the effect that I want. And we will be almost through. But like I said, I will try to list some of the episodes that he was in. Now, one of my favorite episodes is like a later episode when the character Bo, and I promise y'all, Bo will be coming soon. Bo gets kidnapped. And it was because of two young boys, and because they kind of lied to their father, said the Horde stole his bow. Well, Bo, being the guy that he is being nice, and he goes back and try to retrieve it. Well, they go and ask She-Ra, because he was supposed to meet up with She-Ra and stuff. And She-Ra, as she's trying to rescue Bo and the other captors, this is where we're gonna let that tack up a little bit before I move on. So while we are waiting on that, we can go on and do the highlight. Now, any of y'all who knows me knows this is one color up in here I use. And the color I'm using is called Moonstone. Now, you would consider this is the color Moonstone right here. And we're just gonna, and I want, when I do stuff like this, I have to be very light-handed. And we're gonna put it here in here, and we'll finish that up in a bit. All right. Actually, we can go on and finish it up. And stuff. So the reason I do use the color Moonstone out here in the series is based on the Sheer series. Their stone that they mostly talk about in the series is called the Moonstone, and I focus. That's why I use that particular color all the time. So yes, so we're finna get ready to finish up the brows. So before I finish up the brows, I'm gonna come in and take this brush and whatever excess I have left that is on okay. And now we're going to take this brush and finish. If y'all hear the washer, I am sorry, I'm washing something as we speak. But yeah, so we're just doing that. But like I said in this episode, Shira goes and rescue Bo from the Horde. She comes across Mantenna, and he goes, "What do you think you're gonna try to rescue the captives?" And she goes, "That's what I'm going to do." He said, "My extortion," and he goes, "My extortion being took care of your friend. Now I will take care of you." So Shira decides, okay, you want to try to catch me? You gotta catch me first. His eyes come out, he's hitting his boulder energy, and he's missing left and right. She's over him going like that, and his eyes is twisted up like I don't know what. Like I told her, his eyes come out and his eyes twisted up, and he goes, "You don't fight fair." It's one of the hilarious episodes. I will have to get y'all the name of the episode. But yeah, oh my God, it turned out pretty. So wait, no, we don't want this one. We're gonna go, what is it? We're gonna go back in with this one just to blend out a little more. I think this turned out real great. This could be a pretty good club wear look as well. So yeah. So yeah, so if you're a woman and you grew up to He-Man and She-Ra, comment below. I grew up to He-Man and She-Ra. So yeah, so now we're going to go in with the highlight. So what we're going to do with the highlight, we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonstone and put it in the brow bone. That's the color I'm going to use. And we're just going to use that in the brow bone. That's all we're going to do. We're going to tap it a little bit. And we're just going to blend that a little. Then we're going to take the rest and go down the bridge of my nose. And we're going to do a blush. Yeah, we're going to do a blush, but we're going to do it very lightly. And we're going to use this Pearlscent. It's called Pearlscent. And we're gonna do it very lightly on the cheeks. There we go. And I promise y'all, I will list everything. So the lipstick I'm going to use, I'm going to do something like totally nude for it and stuff. So we're going to be using Mink by Revlon. This is my sort of like my go-to color. I would use red lipstick, but I wanted to switch it up. And this is the look. I think this is a pretty good look. But yes, so tell me if y'all grew up to He-Man or She-Ra, and tell me, do y'all like the He-Man and She-Ra series? Because I'd be getting some real good feedback, and I love the feedback when it comes to my He-Man and She-Ra makeup tutorials. Until then, y'all, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.